Today we're on our way to see the Red Rock Canyon in Colorado Springs.
It's red.
We got Miss Ramsey here. She's gonna come with us, huh? Yeah.
Red Rock Canyon is in Colorado Springs, but it's closer to Manitou Springs. We just recently moved to the area, so we're kind of checking out new things that we haven't seen before. We used to live in the Denver metro area, so we've never been to Red Rock Canyon before. It's about 26 minutes from where we live. It has gorgeous views of the gorgeous mountains. Here's a guy. He's on a horse. I don't know what he is. I'll have to research that. We're just driving along. Oh, we're here now. Wow, that's fast. Faster than 20 minutes. Maybe. In YouTube time. Alright. This is a little roundabout thingy here. Lots of roundabouts in Colorado Springs. If you come to Colorado Springs, expect roundabouts everywhere. It's pretty packed, but not too bad. We did get a nice parking spot just up front.
We're here, dude.
Here we are at Red Rock Canyon Open Space. It's 1,474 square feet. It's not square feet, acres.
Dang, that's a big difference. Wow, could you imagine if we showed up and it was just like the size of someone's house? This is your open space? Oh
We'd be like, nah.
It's acres. Well,
It's
I mean,
acres. That's a lot. It's between Colorado Springs and Manitou Springs.
yeah, it seemed like it was bigger than that to me, but yeah, okay. It's a little west of Colorado Springs, off of Highway 24, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have a off-leash dog area and views of Garden of the Gods, which a lot of the rock formations looked like Garden of the Gods. It reminded me of Garden of the Gods.
Yeah, it's like poor man's Garden of the Gods.
This is different than Red Rock Amphitheater in Morrison, Colorado. This is south. Red Rocks is west. But it did kind of remind me of it because Red Rocks, is red. Like this place.
It's red.
And Red Rocks Amphitheater also has kind of those pointy red kind of rocks too.
And I guess there's a lake up in there, and they were having a wedding at the lake. There's a lot of things to do. There's a bike ramp park. There's an off-leash dog park. And we were going to get lost up in there if we spent too much longer. We were getting hungry and confused, man. We had to turn around and get some munchies.
And Ramsey has little short legs, so she can only tolerate maybe a mile and a half.
Yeah, so it was just a few miles of a hike for us, and for her it was a lot more. But she's fat and she can lose some weight too, just like us. And the trails were very muddy, but it was still fun. Bring extra shoes anytime you come here, pretty much. And we're trying out these new cameras, but my hat cam malfunctioned a lot, and we didn't get all the footage from that. So this is kind of like a walk along with mostly Shannon's footage. So yeah, it was a bunch of trails leading in and out of all these areas. I think I'd been here when I was a kid, but this is mostly for y'all that are thinking about coming to Colorado, and you can see a little bit of what it's like.
One thing about Colorado is it's really beautiful. There's a lot of nice places to hike and see just great, beautiful mountains and cool trees. Birds and wildlife. We got deer and lark bunting. Is that the Colorado state bird? I think.
I guess so. I think I've seen it once in my entire life.
One thing about Colorado is it might snow a lot. It could snow a lot, and then the next day the sun's out, starting to melt that stuff.
Yep. In fact, I'm gonna have to take my coat off in a few minutes in this video because it's gonna get hot.
Okay, I'll finish hiking the Red Rock Canyon open space. It's February and it just snowed, so it was very muddy. Our dogs' paws are wet and muddy. Our shoes are wet and muddy. Our pants are wet and muddy, but it was absolutely beautiful. So if you come in the winter, plan on getting muddy. Anyways, thanks for watching.
It's muddy.
Mile High, Matt and Shannon out.